fire it up. And this is saying hello to VOD2. Hello, VOD2. This is the closest thing to Citizen Con reaction and all that jazz. Obviously, this doesn't affect Twitch, but YouTube only allows you to stream for 12 hours, which is very annoying. Like, you're allowed to put big-ass videos, but you're not allowed to stream more than 12 hours. Blows my mind. And I don't even know if it's like a health risk type thing. Or like an anti-health risk thing. Alright, 11 for that. I guess sent out. Exciting news that had cheered me up greatly. Ian Watkins got shanked in prison. I don't even know who that is, dude. I don't know anything about the real world. Who's that meant to be? Is it somebody that shot collars their dog? Sleepy dogs? Yeah, well, Nova will be heavy panting because after a day of walking on this wonky leg, he gets a little bit meh. And he's settling down now. He's pretty chill. He's had his chew. But maybe we want foodies later, I don't know. But yeah, Nova's just chilling watching. Ah, right, okay, that type of person. Alright. Ah, well. I still, like, this is my take and my personal way of looking at things. I don't think anybody of, like, high caliber of criminals should even go to prison. I think it should just be executed. That's my take. If you've got enough proof, for example. Now, if we're talking about somebody that's, you know, robbed a store or something like that. But I generally feel like if you are willing to harm somebody and go out of your way to harm somebody, not in defense, but generally inflict pain, I think you void your life. That's my opinion. In real life. I feel very strongly on that if you are somebody who can't keep your fists to yourself, your emotions to yourself, and you harm animal, human, whatever you want to go with, to a state of rape, murder, like torture, anything like that, my belief is you void your life. And instead of taxpayers paying for you to sit in prison and live out your life on somebody else's benefits, I disagree with that massively. It would save space in prisons, and there wouldn't be any. The punishment is you've lost your life. That's it. You take a life, you lose a life, right? Simple as that. In any form of you want to look at it. So I always find it stupid when I hear about people like that who are still in prison, wasting our money for no reason. just because we have this really weird thing of humanity rights. And I'm sorry, when you're a kind of person like that, you void all right, as far as I'm concerned. If you were Wolfpack versus Wolfpack, and this is where like a lot of people don't realize certain things. Wild wolves, for example, are territorial. They will kill other wolves so that they don't fuck up that pack in any way. Defense, attack, however you want to look at it. Yet humans freak out when we do the same. You know what I mean? We freak out. But the thing is though, is a wolf does it for their pack. They don't do it out of self, I'm going to just kill this wolf for the sake of doing it. So no animal really goes off that, right? It's always instinct based on territorial defense, protecting oneself, protecting the pack, or however animals are. It's the same with crows and stuff like that, with a murder. Yet humans break this rule within the animal kingdom where for some reason they purposely go out of their way to harm people and then go, the voices were talking in my head. I don't give a fucking shit if you've got voices talking in your head. If some voice tells you to do something on that sort of level, voided life. Because it's easier to put you down with a quick injection than it is to spend years of people who are like have lost somebody going, when is this person getting released from prison from early P-roll because they were a good boy for a few years? I'm sorry. You don't just become good just because you regret what you did. It doesn't work that way, in my opinion. So, yeah, I feel like if you void life, your life gets voided. Because I've never once, and this we're not talking about video games, we're talking about real life. I've never once gone, I am going to purposely go and harm that person because the voices have told me to do so, right? As much as I dislike humans, I've never gone, I'm going to harm this person for the sake of doing so. And if you're in that state because you're a broken human, you know, just like we do with broken animals, put down is the easiest thing and the most kindest thing, not only to everyone around, but yourself. But humans don't follow this rule for some reason. We're quite happy to put down cats and dogs and horses that are broken and we can't mend them within a blink of an eye, but we won't do it with other humans. So yeah, for me, I'll never understand why we keep things in prison for the sake of keeping it alive. So strange to me. Alright, we got 41 minutes, chat. If you hear voices, you must seek help. You have 2 chances then. Yeah, exactly. And obviously, if you're a bit crazy in a video game, that's whatever, right? Everyone's a bit crazy in a video game. Did you see this thing, right? And this is the worst thing I have read recently. You know that there was this beautiful Asian content creator, and one of her simps who donated over $50,000 to her because she wouldn't pay attention to him, he went to her house and killed her. Did anybody see this recently in the news? So this beautiful Asian lady, you know, wouldn't hurt a fucking butterfly type fucking person. And this dude who donated $50,000 to her in a large sum of money, because she wouldn't do whatever, they've not released the information, wouldn't do whatever he requested, he went and just fucking nuked her in real life. I'm like, fuck me, man. Like, that dude shouldn't even get a trial. It should be just straight to the fucking guillotine, old school hanging, bring it back. I'm sorry. Like, it worked in medieval times, bring it fucking back. Like, was it 70k? It's fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. These men. Like, just go to OnlyFans and fucking look at naked feet or something like that. But to take somebody's life just because you felt like donating a huge amount of money and then you feel you are empowered to do, like, you're not getting something back from it, you feel like it's right to take somebody's life? No. Sorry. the most brutalist ending should be upon that person. Not just a simple, you rot in jail for the next, like, 50 years of your life. Full-blown torture, long drawn, what was it? What did they do to people back in the day? Long drawn and quarterized or whatever the fuck. I'm sorry. That should be brought back. And it should be publicly shown to people to be like, this is what happens to you if you do this shit. You can donate a lot of money to people. You can donate a lot of money to charity, but that does not give you the right to just turn up at somebody's door and murk them. You know? Humdrum quarter. Thank you. So again, I just don't believe in the prison system. You can send people in, like juveniles and stuff like that, to maybe try and get them back. But yeah, I'm sorry. Anybody that voids life, even as a child, you void your life. That's how it should be. An eye for an eye when it comes to that. Oh, don't worry about typing, guys. I got what you meant, yeah. First of all, they should manage to keep these kinds of people in prison in the first place. So many cases have overdone as of late. People get 50 chances. I just don't believe you should ever get a chance. That's me. And I know everyone's got different opinions on life and stuff, but I feel like if you take a life in a way like that, you void your life. You should not be allowed to live. There's no coming back from killing somebody out of spite. I'm sorry, there just isn't. There's no way to come back with you. Now they're not even jailing. You know that this is the most sickening thing. You know that in the UK right now, you can, this is not me saying that you should do this. I'm disgusted that this is even a thing. You can go up to a police officer who's minding their own business, punch them in the face, and you will get a £200 fine. For no reason, just smack them across the face. Nothing happens to you apart from a fine. And I think that's disgusting, personally. There is no right towards that. I personally feel that if you do that to an officer for no reason, you should lose your hand. In the UK, that's literally what happens now, Zufar. Nothing gets in. You don't even go to court. You just get a fine for striking an officer of the law. It's so fucking wrecked right now. And apparently they're wanting to do AI telephone call services because they're so understaffed. And it's just nuts to me. But don't worry. You know, we'll keep sending billions to other countries. And this is not me getting political. I think what happened around the world shouldn't happen. But where I live, I shouldn't be having to deal with this shit when I'm watching money go out of the country to help another country that's none of our business. That's my take on things. Ukraine, Israel, anywhere in the world. It's none of our business. Let them fucking deal with their own shit. But when trains and stabbings and police officers and things are happening in the UK and stuff, no, I'm sorry. This is where I think every country should work on their own countries first, join together for world, and then push forward as humanity. And stop putting their fingers in everyone's fucking asshole. And again, I wish it wasn't this. I wish there was nothing going on in the world where people were getting harmed for whatever reason. The same with animals. Wish it wasn't that way, but it is. That's human nature. It's a fuckery of a world. But I can't stand watching hard-earned money go from one country into another country, and that other country will never return the favor. It's the same thing with Africa, right? All the stuff that's all been done over the years with charity. You can bump 1 million, billion, trillion into something and nothing will ever change until you get rid of the greed in humanity. No, you don't need to put somebody in a blender, right? Fuck me. But no, a public execution should happen, in my opinion. Because that's how it used to happen in medieval times. A simple hanging, a simple injection, but the idea of this is what happens if you overstep the mark. It needs to happen, chat. One day it will happen. Probably not in my lifetime, right? Because again, society will break down and anarchy will happen because when the controllers don't work in controlling, everything goes fucking monkey business. And there's very easy steps to just not pussyfoot around it. It's starting! Dun, dun, dun. No. Wait, are they live on Twitch as well? Oh no, they're not live on Twitch. Chat, am I fucking losing the plot? Where are they live on Twitch? Is it only on YouTube? Now on Twitch? Oh, is it on Twitch now? Oh well. Fucking... I literally don't see them. Oh no, I do now. There we go, 1K. Well, let's do YouTube, because we're going to get a better quality. It's in 4K as well, chat. Fuck yeah. 4K quality. Good old YouTube. Alright, we need to fucking Gondor horn Mr. Cutlet.
Alright, next question.
Where is he?
How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't know. Can't use 2K on your stream for some reason? It depends on the country you're in, Crimson Eyed. Only certain countries can see 2K on Twitch. That's why I can't wait to show you guys YouTube again, because you'll be able to watch it on YouTube in 1/40p and soon 4K. Once I should actually, well, no. Where is Mr. Cutler? I've sent him the link on Discord. He's muted on his comms, so he's not going to be able to hear me. Mr. Cutlet! Assemble! We've got plenty of time. They're doing like whatever test anyway. Remember, guys, to put in the code. What is the code? What did I put in? There we go. That's it there. That one there. Oh, sound. Have they got a black screen on? Chat, why do I not see them on this list? What the didgeridoo is going on? Oh well, here we go, 29 minutes. We'll do it this way. Oh my god, it's snakes and ladders! God. For fuck's sake. What was that game? It was called Snakes, wasn't it, right? Space Cutlet! Right. Say hello to Cutlets, chat. Say hello. Hello, Space Cutlet! Corn is like, fucking, I can't wait for SeasonCon to end so we can play Battlefield 6. Jesus. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna join his channel. He's like fully muted. I'll wait until he returns. Just do it on his Discord. Wait, where's he going? Where's he run off to? Oh, he's on my Discord now. Chat, he just left and went to his Discord at the same time as I jumped over to mine. Right, that's it. Fuck you, Cutlet.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, you came to my channel. I cannot believe it.
Dude, that was so funny. I saw like you left. I was like, wait, did he go to my Discord? And at the same moment I clicked, you jumped back. That's so funny. How you doing, dude?
Yeah, it's better we sit here because like a lot of people have asked access to my live channel, so there are no weird scenarios when someone will jump in and just start randomly.
Alright, nice.
Though not particularly prized for its intelligence, what it lacks in brains, it makes up for by being
T-gens? Yeah,
incredibly,
exactly.
well, horny. A commodity highly sought after by hunters and
All right, are they gonna give us 30 minutes of memes, or I can keep playing Star Citizen?
That is.
Probably memes. You'll be able to play. I'm watching it on YouTube because you can watch it in 4K.
I'm watching on YouTube too. Yeah.
If they're gonna offer that, like, not gonna give them any Twitch views.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get to the worm, but I don't know if I can do it in half an hour, not gonna lie.
If the door even opens, I don't even know if they fixed it.
Yeah, that's what I pretty much
Alright.
want to test, right? The worm is bugged at the moment, so no need to even go and chat.
No idea. I've literally not gone down there yet.
Yeah. So what have you been up to the past hours you've been streaming? Just like coping on the old Citizen Cons?
And possibly on my second bottle of meat type deal.
Oh my god, here we go. Here we go.
I've just been memeing, hanging.
I didn't even get a bottle of beer, man, for the Citizen Con. I just don't feel it deserves it.
Well, it's tradition for me. So this is my 12th Citizen Con, and every single Citizen Con I've been drunk. So
Nice.
I have to keep up with tradition.
True. Cannot blame you for that. It's a good tradition.
Because last year, oh my god, I was hammered. I had so many people coming up to me at the con. I was just like, hey, I have no idea what I'm even doing.
You looked marvelous last year, man. It was so nice meeting a lot of people like IRL, because that was my first like Citizen Con in person. It was quite nice.
It was good, yeah. It helps cope. I'm always skeptical with these, because with the many of CitiCons that have been on the go, there's stuff that was talked about in 2014 that's still not in the game, so
Yeah.
I try to enjoy
Very
it as
true.
much as possible, knowing that one day somebody will be playing this game and I won't be, you know?
Yeah. We'll be all in wheelchairs, man,
Or dead.
by then. Or dead, yeah. Very true.
Which button? Shh, press Z. No control. I pressed everything. It's not working. Get down. Guys, which button do I press to get up? Which button do I press to get up? Alt F4.
Does Cutlet know your Astro Pub story? I think you know about my blacking out on Astro Pubs when I
No.
was doing Kung Fu.
Oh, yeah, I remotely remember it. Yes.
Yeah. We try not to talk about it, but Space Bears bring it up. So yeah. There's
That's
a few moments in my streaming history where people remember the drinking. I don't think
DarkLaw.
I don't think Cutlet knows about the hospitalization drinking stream, so we'll leave that story for another day.
Wow.
Yeah. We've already had it today. I don't need to go over it twice. Story time! No, no, no. We're not going over the stories. We keep Super Drunk Law at bay now. We're allowed Drunk Law, but not Super Drunk Law. The sane mode. For me, I'm just interested, like, how will they actually bring, like, or what they're going to actually showcase within 2 hours without going off, off the rails.
Without like Chris like crying, bringing up all his family in the frame and all that. Yeah. Oh, I have a bingo card from Gorgon.
Is it the drinking one?
No. Citizen Con like bullshit bingo.
Bullshit bingo. Nice, nice.
Whereas I need to actually bring it up in Paint, in MS Paint, so
you can sign it.
Yeah, so we can actively do it. Do you have one for your stream? No?
They gave me a drinking one, but I was pretty sure I'd end up in hospital if I followed it.
I will... Oh, guys, that's why I'm in a cap, by the way, who's watching my stream. That's how I actually look without the cap. I had, like, huge issues with a head, like with a scalp, and I never went to the barber shop.
It's his first day on the job.
Yeah, if you want to see that.
Operator certification.
Wait, are you wearing a cap?
Is Edward.
Did you get scalped?
After 36 years of a successful cargo foreman career, he's ready to retire.
Let me see.
And this is Bob, your everyday hauler.
Did you get a haircut?
Bob
let's have a
doesn't
look.
give a shit.
Oh, there. Holy shit. Did you
Online.
get a haircut?
After 36 years of a successful
Oh,
cargo
there.
foreman career,
Holy shit.
he's ready to retire.
That's long, dude.
And this is Bob, your everyday hauler.
That's getting long.
Yeah, it's not even emo, guys. It's just me. Raw.
It's not phase, mom.
Yeah, I still don't know if I want to like go for the short haircut or just go to a barber and say make something cool out of it.
You should totally take like an anime character and be like, I want this.
It's such a pain to like do every day, because if you don't like do the whatever you call it, you know, like take wax and gel and do all that shit, it will just look like shit, right?
Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so, and I had like for very long, I had like some fucking bad like issues with my scalp, like with it's not even dandruff. It's sorry to bring that up. Maybe that's a little bit too personal, but yeah, it's like it's worse than dandruff, right?
Yeah,
and finally, I like found a solution to deal with it, and it's working very well.
Head and Shoulders, I hear, is really good.
No, that shit doesn't help, bro. Like,
Is it
it's
not?
no way. No, bro. It's like, I don't want to disgust viewership more than that. It was pretty bad. I'll tell you that. That's how I, and yeah. Now I find like the special stuff, and it's like almost like probably completely gone now. I'm super happy, and I can go now to a barber and not feeling embarrassed. So.
Yeah.
I wanted to go today, but I woke up so late, bro. They were closed already.
Yeah, Senelai's already like saying, yeah, he's rolled out of bed from his Battlefield 6.
Yep. So
Goodbye those hours.
I will. I don't know. I'll just send you the copy of it. Or no, wait. Give me a second. I need to copy a link. And yeah, if you just want it, here you go.
So like,
and I need to do a copy image and go MS Paint.
all right. So we got ship sale over 300. I'm pretty sure that's guaranteed. Ironclad flyable. Ooh, that's pushing it. New animal. Yeah, these ones are actually a lot easier than the drinking one I saw.
Yeah, it's just memes, right?
Yeah.
But we're gonna do it. At least I'm gonna do it.
Beard oil? I don't use beard oil.
Real Vikings don't use beard oil.
Like, I will, I use tea tree oil for most things. How come gameplay isn't on the card? That's actually true.
No, but who expects gameplay? Come on. What are you talking about? Yo, be realistic. All right. We need red color. Okay.
I wish I had my printer set up because I would go and find. I actually think I've got a bingo marker somewhere in the house. They use seawater. Again, a lot of oils and stuff that you get nowadays are not good for your face in general.
I didn't even set up my sticks today because after this I'm just gonna go straight to BF6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run a giveaway and just. Oh, by the way, if your viewers by any chance have channels on like channel points, Twitch channel points on my channel, they can also leech into the tickets and.
Oh yeah. I'm not playing Battlefield 6. No, I'm only playing Arc Raiders.
Oh man, I cannot wait. Is it next? It's next weekend, right?
Next weekend on Friday to Sunday, and then it's a week off, and then it's in release the Thursday after that on the 30th.
It's so good, man. It's like Battlefield 6, Arc Raiders. The problem is like the Arc Raiders do the weekend the same day the new wipe of Anvil starts, but obviously I'll give like Arc Raiders priority, play that, and then be like maybe Monday play some Anvil.
Now some people think Brios is still a rough and tumble kind of place, but that just ain't true, Bo. Brios is a safe environment with fun for the whole family.
All right, we are not doing Star Citizen anymore, guys. We'll not have time.
Ship detail and ship paints, and even weapon swaps. So when you need your next ship upgrade, you come on down and you tell Scooter sent you. Y'all have a good evening.
Anvil looks so cool. Yeah, I've requested access, but apparently you have to go into their Discord to ask for access.
It's like two different ways to request access, so everyone can do both. They can do like Steam, and they can also go to their Discord and use the bot to request another one. And I assume the further we go, the bigger waves they will start slowly giving out, right? Because they need to test like bigger amounts of people, right?
What I'll probably do is join their Discord, look for the community manager, and be like, look, I'm wanting to stream some of the game as a brand new player. Can I get a code?
Yeah. I was thinking connecting like with their like community manager also and be like, can I get a bunch of keys? So not even like for giveaway, but like to get the people I am playing with for years, different games, so we can like play as a team, because obviously this game like shines when you're not solo, right?
Exactly, yeah. You can definitely tell how viewership of Star Citizen is massively gone down. Because I remember Citizen Cons where the channel itself would be sitting at 12, 15k viewers. Now it's only at 6.
Wait, on YouTube we're sitting right now at 16k.
Alright, so everyone's just moved to YouTube then. Fair.
You can definitely see Viral had stopped following what I even do. He doesn't even know I played Anvil Empires. Space Cutlet will remember that. I think everyone is on YouTube because they want to watch 4K.
Yeah. I think generally, until Twitch offers everyone 4K, it's just, yeah.
Silence, crawling through the shadows. I don't care why. I finish the job. Darkness makes you weak, makes you blind. No pain, no fear. Just cold breath on your neck. When the light comes.
What? He said darkness make you weak, bro? We gotta find that guy.
Yeah.
In the name of the Dark Law, and just tell him the darkness make you strong.
Especially if I have handcuffs, I'll show him real darkness.
Yes. Real darkness in how to do the cinematics properly.
Ad blocker works on YouTube. I got YouTube Premium. I've had that for so long now, just because the amount of YouTube I watch.
Yes, I don't remember when I didn't have YouTube Premium and how it felt. And like from time to time, something might like be wrong with my sub. I have to like resubmit a card for that, or like I would go into someone else's YouTube and see the ads, and I'm like, how can you even have that, bro?
I literally, because I don't like to take from content creators. So for me, like I have Twitch Turbo and I have YouTube Premium or Prime, whatever it's called.
Yeah, you just don't use ad block, right?
Yeah.
Like at least like, okay, you don't want to pay subs, like get yourself a freaking Turbo, right?
Yeah.
And just watch whatever you want.
That's what I do.
Without...
Like when I finish streaming, I have like Burks, you, Arc, Expat all open on like every single fucking screen available, so that it's all like primary. Then I just literally leave you guys whilst I go out for walks and stuff, because I know that you're getting the ad revenue from the Twitch Turbo stuff. I cancelled everything and using ad block, Origin ad block, and fuck the ads. But the thing is though, is you're also not giving to the content creators who are giving you stuff, you know?
Well, I can expect him saying fuck the content creators next.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just... Corn is just dead, John. That's fine.
But he's also got Twitch Turbo, so yeah.
Yeah, he does. He can talk the talk.
He talks the talk, but he also has Twitch Turbo. The thing is though, is the new system that's coming out for streams next year, or it's the year after that, I don't know when they're gonna do it, you won't be able to use ad block. It'll literally make it where any detection on any extension in every browser will shut the stream down for it. You won't be able to see.
I mean, it's kind of fair, right?
Yeah.
Because like, I understand there are people that cannot pay for the entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but then, sorry, just suffer through the ads.
Yeah,
That's
again,
a
like,
funny one.
ads are a weird thing. Oh yeah, that reminds me, guys, I'm actually shutting the ads off for this. Let me just do that now.
Oh, I cannot be bothered shutting ads off. Yeah, so
Mine's in
chat,
full milk mode, so I have to-
if you wanna still listen to me and you don't have a sub to my channel, go to TDL's channel. I'll survive, okay? I just cannot be fucking bothered with turning the ads off. Just sub, yeah, tier 3 forehead to both channels, by the way.
Yeah. And get Twitch Turbo, even if you've got the tier 3.
I don't think it stacks though, right?
No, it doesn't stack now. But it just makes them waste more money.
True. Man, I so don't like the Star Citizen logo in general. Do you have any feelings about the Star Citizen logo?
Not really, no.
No? It's probably my, like... Because I have, like, a degree in graphical design, right? Bruh. They tried to make it a little bit more... To make it a little bit more pretty over the years, but that, like, small details, you never do that in logos. They don't scale well.
All right, there we go.
The font is nice for CitizenCon though.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. The font is not like, but which says CitizenCon, but the logo, bruh. For how much money this company has to not hire decent graphic designer is a crime, indeed, yeah. I think it's just not about not hiring a decent graphic designer. I think it's about the fact that Chris sees everything his way, and not a single decent graphic designer would be able to communicate him properly to explain that this is bad. That's funny. Bro, people spend so much time doing this.
Yeah. Twisted says, please let Cutler know Drake sucks and it's only for emos. Okay.
Who's that? Yeah. Okay, give me a second. That was the last part. You can do the memes like on my channel, but if you do that, if you spread that disease, even on TDL's channel, that's a ban. Give me a second. Twisted Paralock. Oh wait, if I have someone banned, they will not be able to talk in your channel too, right?
Yeah,
when we are
yeah.
multi-streaming.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, let me unban him. Give me a second. Yeah, I just don't want to impact your viewership experience.
It's all good. I love that. Space Cutlet Band.
Yeah. Okay. He will live for now.
For now.
Yeah, he just comes into my channel only to meme on Drake, and I was kind of, you know,
Do you think
just
they're
accepting
going to,
the memes, but
they're going to talk
there's-
about the weird looking Drake thing? You know, the one that's like Corsair.
the one they teased
Yeah, the one they teased last year.
CitizenCon?
Yeah,
I think they're gonna sell it.
You think?
It's one of the choices.
It looks
No, wait,
massive.
it's like a Connie size ship.
No,
No,
dude, it's way bigger. Look at the size of the character beside it. It's monstrously tall.
do you have a picture somewhere I pulled up right now on your stream? Maybe no.
I can quickly find the video. Let me quickly do it here.
Yeah, Drake can be not your favorite, but again, don't come to my channel and trash talk it. Simple as that. Like, ask John Crew why he has a ban in my channel.
There you go, DM'd. Look at the little person at the side.
Let me see. Give me a second. Yeah. I mean, that's not too much bigger than Connie. It's just like it's much more like elevated up, right? So it's thicker, you know. That's for sure. Yeah, they love to mess with the perspective.
Can't wait to see all the money thrown again to CIG after this.
Yeah. Let's vote with our wallets. Boom.
I
Next
can't
year,
wait
the biggest
for them
year
to release
ever.
the Battle Cruiser, and it's like 10 grand or something. She's smiling. Yeah.
John Cruz should be banned from CG totally. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree on that. I think anyone that's been in the company that is not, like, in any way doing anything major right now should be removed after 10 years.
Chris Roberts.
Oh yeah, that as well. It's not doing anything major.
I mean, how about crying on stage? That's major.
Yeah, but also Salty Mike does that as well.
But Salty Mike doesn't work there.
I know, but
Maybe they should hire. Oh man, if they would hire Salty Mike, I think our game would be in a much better place.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. There'd be no chair in the office that works though.
It's like, just the problem is, they have a lot of good dudes, but I just don't think anyone listens to the people who actually understand how the MMO sandbox has to operate.
Exactly, yeah. I think a lot of their younger team are better for this game than the people who are like in Chris Roberts' ass cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Get ready, guys, for the next 2 hours of the best experience of your life. Instead of 2 days and multiple hours, we're gonna cram everything in that we fit in 2 days into 2 hours.
And that is good. It's
worrying,
but
not, good, yeah.
They're respecting our time, that's how I say it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked
T
up.
minus 10 seconds.
Thank you, Unga. Appreciate that, dude.
This year has marked a turning point in Star Citizen's history. We have finally moved past the question of whether we can build an architecture to deliver a universe
I can't wait to see the
massive scale,
Oh!
seamlessly, and when thousands of people can all play together. Server meshing has been working pretty much flawlessly at scale for the past 9 months. It has brought a more populated and active verse with up to 700 players online in the same space at once. It's greatly increased server performance and delivered a much more responsive player experience. I couldn't be prouder of the team.
It's their thing, dude.
They delivered something no
It's
other
their
online
end
game
so
does
small.
presently. There may be other games out there that claim large player counts or even the ability to mesh, but
Thank
none
you,
do it
Unga.
at our
Appreciate
detail,
that, dude. Fucking
scale,
huge.
and seamlessness. Of course, there will be continued improvements to server meshing and to Star Engine, but having moved past this last big technological hurdle has allowed us to finally focus on quality of life and stability improvements, something that has long been overdue. We're about to deliver our 9th patch in 10 months, with content that has brought Star Citizen storytelling into new and exciting directions. We pushed more than 24 features and more than 2,000 bug fixes. And while there is still a long way to go, the game has gotten more stable, performant, and fun as a result. We see this in player metrics. More of you play every day. The daily average users is up 45% from last year, and your play time is up 15%. So more people venture out into the verse and stay there longer than ever before. And through all that, We've told the dual stories of the Frontier Fighters' assault on Pyro and the moral compromises being made to combat the regen crisis. Now, as those stories come to a rest for the time being, it's time to look forward to the next chapter of Star Citizen, where the instability in Pyro and the callous actions of some pave the way to new adventures, new locations, and new threats. Last year, we announced our next star system would be Nyx, home to the People's Alliance of Levski and bordering the Vandal threat. Today, we're proud to share that your adventures in Nyx begin not next year, but next month, when Star Citizen's third system comes online in Alpha 4.4. 2 new systems in 1 year. That's only possible because of the tireless work of our development teams, server meshing accelerating what's possible, the support teams behind the scenes, and most importantly, all of you. Now,
Dude,
I do miss
I'm
that
trying
we're
to
not
keep
all
up with
together
the
under one
drinking
roof
game,
this
and
year.
I'm going to be
In many ways,
hospitalized if
we're
he
more
keeps
connected than
talking.
ever. Across the globe, many of you are gathering at watch
How
parties,
much do we
9 of
talk
them with
over
our
them
developers in
during the
attendance,
stream?
and countless others springing up in communities everywhere, and all happening
I
simultaneously
said to people
today.
we'd get through
So
the 2
even
hours and then,
if we're separated by
you know,
oceans and
talk back
continents,
on it.
we're bound together by the same passion for space, for discovery, and for this incredible universe we're building together.
Okay,
Whether you're at
let's
home or
check on
alongside your
bingo
crew at a
card.
watch party, grab a drink, sit back, and let us take you inside our up-and-coming plans for the next year of Star Citizen.
I'm telling you, Mike has an insider in CAG.
What's that?
Salty Mike has an insider in CAG, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
Watch as it's John Crew.
With the foundational technology now
Also,
in
if you
place,
talk to your
the content
guys,
development of
don't
the
mute
game
yourself
is no longer
so
restricted,
I can like hear the conversation.
allowing us
Yeah,
to
sure,
forge
sure,
ahead
sure.
with building out our first 5 star systems. Nyx will see the much-loved Levski landing zone added back to the verse, while also bringing you one of its most iconic landmarks, the Glacian Belt. Here, you'll experience a new combined arms operation that will introduce new factions and new adventures for you to discover. With this edition of our third star
So,
system,
as
we're
my
also
greatest
going to do
fear,
something
they're going to
that's
waste
at the
Citizen Con
heart
talking
of
about the next
entire
solar
Star
system
Citizen
that could have been done in an
experience,
Inside
and
Star
that is
system.
to build it
Yeah.
right in front
Fuck's
of you.
sake, like.
As we have done this year,
It's gonna
with
be
the
ship
addition of
sales,
several
Nyx,
major
Yeah.
locations,
and
such as
teasing
the
of base
Hathaway
building. I think that's
or
what's
the
Yeah.
Lazarus Complex, we will continue to unveil new Nyx content throughout the year.
God.
It's a slightly different approach to how we deliver Pyro.
Like quality
but
of
we
life.
feel this gets the content
Yeah.
into your hands sooner.
quality of
and shows
their
maintain
life, bro.
Quality
continue
of
our
their
march
life.
towards 1.0. I'm so incredibly proud of the work our teams have done
Yeah.
and are continuing to do, and we're excited to have you on this next step of our journey. And as with any journey in Star Citizen,
So incredibly,
that begins
bro.
with a little story.
Here we go. We're diving in yet again.
Yes.
Oh god, this story so far. Cause we need a 13-year recap.
In 2025, we introduced
2-hour
2 major
recap, bro.
storylines spanning multiple patches, creating a living backbone for adventure across the universe. The first was Pyro Must Burn. It connected Stanton to Pyro and introduced the Frontier
You've
Fighters,
got to
who
be
are relentless,
shitting me.
brutal, and determined to wipe out any threats that cross them. And with this month's release, you'll now take part in the conclusion to that storyline. The second was Science Run Amok, with the regen crisis throwing the Empire into chaos, and you all jumping in to help the various corporations respond. Through that journey,
What's
we
this
pull
you
back
need,
the
guys?
curtain on ASD.
Can you
and
increase
its
the
shady
YouTube side
practices,
volume or lower
uncovering
yours?
long
Dude, I
forgotten
can't make
knowledge
any higher.
facilities, and met new
Gentlemen,
characters
please,
like
it's
Dr.
serious.
Logan Yoris
It's super
and
low.
Detective Arkham Meller of the Hokro Agency. And just like the Pyro Must Burn storyline carried us into a new system, Science Run Amok is now setting the stage for Nyx, the next step in the larger story we're telling on the road to 1.0.
Can you hear me over this?
As this new chapter of Star Citizen begins, let's hear from just a few of the team members working to bring this next era of our universe to life.
That's better, is it? Like, is that okay now?
When the Nyx system was first discovered, the United Empire of Earth, the UE, came out and did scans and kind of found out that the system wasn't really
I
something.
even put my
Planets were
shirt
too
and
hard to
tie on for
terraform,
this.
The resources were too tough to get, so they opened it up. And one company saw opportunity where the UE didn't. QV Planet
Showing the
Services.
ship that still
And
cannot
so
scan,
they
bro.
expanded into the system and tried to mine as much as they
Is
could.
that one of their chairs
making a
from
very
their new
slim
office?
margin by the sheer
Their
quantity of
lounge? Yeah.
resources they were pulling out.
The system itself sort of ran its course from sort of a large corporate interest perspective.
Bingo card, guys. I can't keep
And
up
then
with
was
bingo
mostly
card. I'll
left,
be part of
Yeah,
that.
I'm doing
Now,
the bingo
this
card.
ended up
It's all
being
good.
the ideal situation for the People's Alliance, who were a group of revolutionaries who were trying to overthrow the dictatorship of the Messer regime that was going on in the Empire at the time.
So they
Volume
went
is
to
good,
the
thank
Nyx
you, guys.
system and established what became known as Levski. They wanted to make it everything that the UEE wasn't at this time.
I'm surprised CIG didn't
They set
insert
up
clapping
what they
signs.
saw as their ideal society, where everyone's voices would be heard, where everyone would be equal. But they've fallen onto hard times. So Nyx today is kind of at an interesting point in its history. Now that the UEE has kind of transformed itself into a democratic society, what is their role? What are the People's Alliance rebelling against? And they still see the Empire as being inherently unfair. They see the role as still trying to create a free and fair society. But on the other hand, they have more problems than ever, and there's new threats lurking around every corner. And they have to
Did
ask,
he
are
say
they prepared to handle
vampires?
that?
Yeah,
or
what?
do they need to turn to the UEE
New
for help?
creature? A
Are
vampire?
we getting werewolves? We're getting vampires.
Making a star system is
Star Dracula.
you approach it from kind of two angles in a weird way. What is this system bringing to the gallery? How does this new system plug into it, and what does it bring to the table from a sort of a flavor experience? We want to make sure that whatever it's bringing to the company is unique and has some flair to it.
So the Nyx system is a remote system where people want to go and live free outside of
can't
the
believe
pressure
they're
and
going to
influence of the UEE.
spend the whole sitcom
It's a
talking about
remote
Nyx.
and rugged system with a lot of hostility coming from the ever-present threat of Vandal.
It's kind of like a
That's why I
frontier
wanna build my
thing.
base
It's not
on Nyx. I
lawless
don't want
like
a Pyro.
Pyro. It's just kind of out there. Pyro's more like a Mad Max wasteland, and Nyx is more like Silverado or like Deadwood, right? It's kind of like a
So even
smaller
more
scope.
emptier
The
than
emptiness
Nyx,
and the
Pyro.
loneliness is the defining factor. You're still going to find gangs, you're still going to find hostile presences.
Just not as much.
But it's where people go if they want to live off the grid.
The People's Alliance is the main peacekeeping force in Nyx.
They were unhappy with the direction that the Empire was going under the Messers. They got out. They said, we're just going to start from scratch, build our own society, but build it the way that we think it needs to be built.
They're not perfect. They're just people, but they're doing their best. They want to help keep Nyx safe and make it prosper.
They are trying to do the best that they can, but are faced with the realities of dealing with people, which is tricky.
The Pyrostar is quite a warm star. Stanton star is quite neutral. And the Nyx is a little bit cooler. The system has its star, and it has this dark, really, really dense gas, sort of nebulous cloud.
Nyx is so good
And
looking.
it has
though.
points of light scattered around it, and those
Wait till
those
somebody
points of
complains
light
about the
in
skybox
this
stuff.
gas
That's
cloud
the
is
normal thing.
really, really hazy. So because Nyx is bordering Vandal space, it was important that we have a gap in the Nyx gas cloud where you
I
could
will
sort of
forgive
just
them if they
in
release the
between the
Stinger.
clouds see a piece of the Vandal space.
Ooh, that's cool.
It feels so close that it's even like protruding some red light. The level designers are using it as an actual visual indicator of where to place more dangerous POIs. So if you point your ship in the direction of it, you should find, as we build it out, that you will be in more and more danger. And I think that's really cool. To give more atmosphere, I was testing out adding some sort of space snowflakes, essentially. So when you look towards the sun, you can sort of see that sort of like sparkle. But then when you look away from the sun, you'll see the reflections. And sort
Why
of
do you
like
need
little glints
space
of
snowflakes? The
light.
entire community is a bunch of snowflakes.
For the jump points in Nyx, we'll have 2 on this release. We'll have 1 from Pyre to Nyx and 1 from Stanton to Nyx. It should be going from Nyx to Castra, but we're essentially bypassing Castra temporarily.
Hey, we want to make sure you can get there any way you want.
Glacian Belt is
why
a
did he have to say,
huge
"Hey,
asteroid belt that
we want
is
you to
in
get,
sort
like,
of
all
the
the
middle
money"?
of the system.
The Glacian Belt is a combination of a bunch of technologies that we already had. The asteroid fields we use for planetary rings and gas clouds, and it's combining them to make something completely new that we've just not seen before.
It's full of resources that are still left unharvested because it's kind of a tricky spot for mining. It's not the easiest place to go, but that means that there's still a lot of opportunity for independent miners to go out there.
So the rocks in Nyx are a bit more sharp, like sorts of like icy look.
I can read that,
rocky,
Jace, you fucking idiot.
Cliff-like, very different from those in the Pyro and Stanton.
One of the big differences too is all of that extra added movement.
He doesn't
that
know
just
what combined
adds
chat is.
Extra flair.
We've got shared chat,
It's
you
also
numpty.
a good hiding spot for people who are trying to elude capture, maybe set up ambushes, that type of stuff.
Always feel way more interesting flying in those spaces than just, through empty void.
And as we build out the Glacian Belt over the next year, lots of places to put new content.
Delamar is a very large asteroid in the Glacian Belt that QV Planet Services had built a mining base on.
Bro,
that
they
got
have
taken
enough
over
space to
by
put
the People's
content in
Alliance and
Stanton. It's
renamed
like literally
Levski.
infinite
Yeah.
space. What they're talking about, bro.
Levski is our first and biggest social outpost for Nyx.
It's kind of like the place where you stop before you do your panning. So it's kind of a San Francisco before you go out to the gold rush.
It's going to be the central hub for trade and hauling and all of the commerce within Nyx and also from Nyx to other systems. But it does have a CD underlayer to it.
Yeah, that
Over the
looks
years,
sick.
you're sort of
I also
improving
love
the
Nyx.
generation
Always love
method
Nyx
of
for its
those
like
asteroids to
vibe,
culminate
and
towards
I'm
this
really
specific point
like
to
happy
make
Back
that
in the
it's
day, it
coming.
was the only place where I could launch my
explorable
600i.
location.
You can launch a large ship like the 600i from Grimhex.
When you fly towards the Levski,
Yeah.
you see this huge gas ring around it. It's scattered small, mid-sized pieces of the asteroids.
Well, Levski's immediately apparently unique by the fact that it's a facility clamped onto the side of an asteroid. The breathtaking views of looking into the belt instantly gives it a unique charm and flavor.
As you approach, you'll initially see a very dramatic borehole that goes all the way through the asteroid. You'll also see, growing out from there and alongside Levski, there will be landing pads along what I'd call the spine. Lots of industrial pipes and transport systems to bring out the refined mining materials when it was a mining station.
Before we were using an actual planet, so we had all of the space available to place all of these structures. But now it kind of meant that we had to create an asteroid which has the appropriate size to.
If we took the whole shot of the asteroid, you will see that there is an area to fly underneath.
Happy birthday,
We plan on
Jace.
bringing in Hull C gameplay. So this is exterior cargo elevators. So as a team, you will be able to load and unload cargo.
There's a lot more movement on the exterior.
Because that
such as
motherfucker is
the
2
cargo
days
trains
before my
going around
birthday,
tracks.
so.
No, it's immune.
now
He
going to
have
be
the birthday every day,
Yeah,
so whenever he
I know
shows
the meme,
up.
I know.
There will
Okay,
be walkways around the main landing zone to walk on using gravity plates, but you can drift off and kind of go wherever you want. They can explore
Man,
fully
Levski looks
the whole
so good.
place.
It always did. It just, now that they're showing the new one, it's so fucking cool, bro.
Yeah.
Unlike the majority
That's
of
why I know
anarchists
Conrad-
living in Pyro,
No-
there are people
Yeah.
here in Nyx that care. It's
When
not
is the next flight
a
model?
downtrodden
Soon.
or derelict, dilapidated location. It has a sense of order.
But only where the People's Alliance has people living.
It looks better, yeah. Looks massively
We've had Levski
better.
before, and we've updated it quite substantially to be
No, without
more,
TM, they're already
in line
testing
with
the new flight model.
newer features that have been put in since, but also visually. And there's been a lot of quality of life fixes that we've wanted to add and bring up to like a good standard for a landing zone.
Gracing the main lobby of Levski is a large statue of Anthony Tanaka, who was a child worker.
I'm just
Yeah,
checking
was being
the
worked to death.
bingo
All of
if
them
we
were.
missed
And
something.
Anthony Tanaka just had a break and just said no and stood up against the foremen, the supervisors, the managers, the guards, and was killed for it. And so he became a sort of a figurehead.
And kind of was one of the linchpin moments in seeing the fall of the Messer regime.
So if you take the elevator up to the top deck, you'll see the top view and the cargo area as well. So you can go through the cargo shop. You've got your normal kind of cargo needs. You'll have ability to trade and buy
And what of this
your
looks
tractor beam
pretty
and
much
other
the
gear that you
same.
need.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
So
if you were to die in
these
the
are
next
the
system,
terminals
then
they're
one of the
showing right now
places you
where
might
we
come
sold
out from
Widow
is the
and like
hospital
Slam in
Levski, which is
Jumptown
called
days.
the Mercy Hospital.
Like to the left of
So
the
Mercy
elevators.
Hospital is just basically, it's a local med station for all the residents of Levski, anybody traveling through the system. Again, they're trying to provide as good medical help for people as they can.
When you arrive at the HAB's location, you'll be presented with a lobby, elevator bank, and then you will take that transit to the HAB room. So within that room will be pods.
And that's where the original miners would have lived. They're not the nicest.
Yeah, so a lot of
and they're a bit
layouts
messy,
stayed the same,
but
which is kind of cool.
They're a home.
Yeah, I'm
People in
glad they
Levski.
didn't change it too much.
If you head down to the lower
Rat
view
is not a
deck,
new animal
you'll
at
go
all.
through into
Don't
the
bait
Grand
me.
Barter, which is your main social and commercial area of Levski.
It's one of the
This is
bigger
where
cars,
you will see
but I haven't seen
market
actually
sellers selling
new
their
animals
wares.
for
There
now.
will be stalls. There will be kind of more embedded shops.
And that includes things like Corderies, which is your armor shop, and also conscientious objects, which is for weapons.
Yeah, so it's still exactly the same.
There's
That's
also
really cool.
one of my favorite places, Cafe
maybe I've
Musée,
updated
which is where you can
textures
go
or
down
Yeah,
something,
exactly,
but
into some of the
But it looks
yeah,
more
it's
exactly
really, it's
how
nice.
grab
It's
yourself a
nice
drink.
though.
And you went down here
it-
to
you never know
speak
who
to
you meet down
Deckard or
there.
whatever his name is. Not Deckard.
If you explore a
bald
bit
guy.
more around the Grand Barter,
Yeah.
there's other routes around and little side passages. There's another shop that's away from that area called Teachers.
Because no one remembers
Teacher
it.
Ship
Core.
Shop
It's
is
new for a lot of
basically
people.
where you would go if you were looking to pick up a used ship,
Yeah,
buy
so
some ship
Teachers is
parts,
exactly the same
fix
as
up your
well.
old ship, find some new stuff, sell some scrap.
We've closed up Dumpers Depot for Levski, and everything that used to be sold there will now be sold at Teachers.
Cool. All right.
Another new area, as well as the cargo shop that we've added, is the refinery deck for Levski. That's where you can take
Cool.
your processed goods, not just from
Yeah, it makes
Levski, but
sense.
from
Yeah.
the rest of the Nyx system, and refine and sell those goods there.
Yeah, obviously they need a
As a lot of the
refinery, they
content
need all
in
that
the
stuff,
next coming
right?
releases for Nyx is going to be mining related. So it's super important that Levski is a really nice hub for mining type of gameplay. So we're really happy to bring Levski back into the game. It's been gone for quite a few years now.
I think it really provided a unique environment of it's run down,
Levski was the
but the
best
people
place.
who live there love it and
This
working
way they're putting
their
it
hardest to
into
make
this
it a great
asteroid
place
is
to
super
live.
cool, though.
This is a
so
location.
much
It's
better
a lot
in
of-
the old way.
Has a lot
Yeah.
of
It's
nostalgia.
You've
a lot
still
of
got a
cool
lot of
things.
hangers on the outside,
And
but you've got the
we don't
tunnel
want
as well.
this just to be
Yeah, it's so
re-released.
cool.
We do want you to go, wow.
It's not going to be as complete as Pyro was when it first came out.
Yeah,
But it's
all
going
the
to be our
outsides
first
change.
iteration, and you're going to be able to see it grow as we work on it.
Like with everything, we're always learning and improving and finding new ways.
I mean, is there anything more Star Citizen than just building the system while the players watch us build it
Okay,
around them?
so
Add
already
a
they're
nice
backing off on
dynamic
being
to Stanton
you're gonna have
and
empty
be a
shit
much more
pretty
calming
much.
of, style system than Pyro.
The people that would have played it before
Yeah.
are going to love to see this come back, and the people that haven't seen it before, it's going to be a great new location.
This is the first time that I'm going to be able to touch stuff and kind of bring my own content to the game, and that's really exciting to me.
Levski coming back into the game is a huge milestone personally for me. So I worked on the original quite some time ago. So seeing it come back and updated and improved and better is fantastic.
I'm glad I stopped drinking, because if they said Nyx anymore, I would have to have asked Cutlet to turn my stream off.
So we've talked about Levski, we've talked about the Glacian Belt, but
Something
you're probably
wicked
asking
this
yourself,
way comes.
what's the new
that?
gameplay activity we're
Vandal.
going to be doing?
Ooh,
So let's find
yes.
out.
Welcome to Nyx is your first experience in a new space station in a new solar system.
It's a mystery to be solved. There's things for the player to explore and look into. There's going to be some twists and turns, of course, some combat, and if you're lucky enough to survive, maybe some good rewards.
This is basically a continuation of kind of our ASD storyline. So in the closing out what we had called our Science Run Amok storyline, we had revealed that ASD had been procuring sort of very black market illegal stuff in order to conduct their experiments. So this mission is basically going to be continuing on that trail.
So the Navy has learned that illegal tech is being sold in the UAE, and they're hiring Intersect to investigate. Intersect Defense Solutions is the leading military defense contractor in the UAE. So the Navy contracts with them a lot for doing various kind of military operations
bothers
that they don't want to
me,
handle themselves. We
in all of
didn't
this
want players to be working directly
is that
for the
they
Navy. The
cannot
Navy just doesn't call up
do
random
all of
citizens
what they're doing
and
right
ask
now
like,
in
hey, if
game.
you're free,
They
can you
have to
fly a
create a
helicopter? I
video
guess as a player, when you
about
can think
how
about like, oh, where am I going to be
stuff-
doing
Like,
missions that are capital ship
it
battles
should
or
be
large fleet
told
scale
in
stuff
the
or
in-game.
military
Yeah.
operations? That's all going to come from Intersect Defense Solutions.
Get ready
Intersect
for the
have
new ship that
discovered
you
the
can
source of the
unlock
illegal
by
tech
doing stuff
is in the
in-game and
NIC
let us
system
set
and an
up as
old
just
abandoned
swiping a
PV
card,
Plant
bro.
Services logistics station
He's
that's come
swiping a
back
card.
online.
So they want the players to figure out what's going on.
So let's show you what's going on.
So when you come out of Quantum and you start your approach vector to the objective, you'll be weaving through asteroids, going through the Glacian Belt, and slowly the station will reveal itself.
Wow.
Now this is an old QV logistics
I'm so
station.
glad I don't get
it's
to
pretty
discover
beat up,
this
it's
by
pretty
myself.
derelict, but there's some points of
Yeah.
interest that you'll spot as you go through. So
Is
the
it
station
Vandal?
itself shares design cues from old Pan Am stations found in Pyro. This architectural design found its way over to the NIC
Pyro-
system
just
as
put
the
it there,
system
Pyro
was being
station, okay.
established.
Yeah.
But you'll also see some additional design cues
It
that
works.
Are they making
QV
a
planetary
co-op
services
game?
were
Yes.
adding, so it's a nice transition architectural point. It's fairly skeletal in design. You'll see logistics yards and cargo yards, but also facilities pinned inside the asteroid, creating this network of facilities. You'll notice there's a Polaris near the main hub. It's not a normal Polaris. It's damaged, it's broken, it's not a standard
They've
corporate
been showing
Polaris.
this new quant visuals
So at this
for a long
point,
time. We're
you
still
should be
not
asking
getting
yourself,
them, so
who
don't
does this
put your
belong
hopes
to?
up.
Away from the Polaris, you'll see struts leading to asteroid bases.
Nice.
These asteroid bases are locked, so
I'm
you
so
don't
glad
know
I get
exactly
to
what's
discover
inside
this
just
by
yet. But
myself,
all of this
right?
comes together to form
Yeah.
the playground for the mission to take place.
Yeah.
So not only is this facility unabandoned, but it's also
asteroid
under
bases
attack
we totally
from a
never seen
surprising
before.
but
bro,
familiar foe.
This is cringe, bro.
Oh wait, but there's a stinger. That's the stinger.
Buy now.
Buy
LTI.
And the old glaive and the
First
old
time
scythe.
with the PU,
What?
the Vandal.
Yeah, and
Why
all
don't they
bombs
just
and all.
give us
Wow.
the updated one? For fuck's sake, CIG.
So the Vandal are a nomadic, very, very, very violent spacefaring race.
They've been striking out
TDL is a
against
bit ahead
outposts
in
and such
time,
in the
but-
Nyx system. They
Right.
don't really know what they want, don't know why they're doing it, but it seems like whoever's running the station is really pissed them off.
Vandal raiding parties have been rioting in the system, and they're
Like,
unaffiliated
imagine
to
building
any
up
clan.
to Vandals
Small groups coming in
and
picking
literally
at them.
telling it all
But
in
as
a
time
video,
goes
bro.
on, those
It's
raids
insane.
are getting bigger
How bad
and
this
more
could be.
frequent.
There'll be the scythes that you're familiar with, glaives and blades that we all know and hate, and a new craft for the PU, the Vandal Stinger.
But why not give us the updated glaive and
You will
scythe?
be contacted by
Because
some
that's gonna be a
civilians
Mark
on
II
arrival
sale.
asking you for help.
So at this point, you have a choice. You can either bug out, mission over, or join the fight.
Oh no, this looks super
This will be the
challenging.
first time since the PU launched that you'll be able to fight against Vandal aggressor ships.
This fight will be intense. The player should be able to deal with them, but they
Why
will have
does
to
he
be
look
prepared and they'll have to
absolutely
come back
high as
in
a
to
kite?
fight off this initial wave, and that won't be the end of it.
Look how much gold. This is the first time
After you
you're
fight
gonna
off the
meet
Vandal ships,
them.
the mysterious
It's gonna be
inhabitants of the
intense,
station invite you to come on board.
Which INSEC sort of will encourage you to do because it'll help further their investigation against what's happening here, why these QV stations have come back online.
Didn't we
You dock
fight
your ship,
Vandal
you
in
board the
2.4?
station, and it turns out the inhabitants here have a real surprise for you.
The player will be immediately
Oh, that's
ambushed.
the.
These guys are not your
The armor
friends.
from CitizenCon.
Of course, it's not going to be easy because the
Citizen
people that are
Gun pack
inhabiting the
armor.
station are going to fight you every step of the way.
The fight will be challenging, but this definitely will be the warm-up phase of this mission.
Why
This will
are
be
you
the
telling
players
this
getting a
all
sense
to
of
us? Jesus.
what exactly is going on there, who these new people are.
It's because
They'll
the
be
player
in
base
unfamiliar
can't play the
armor.
game,
They will
dude.
be wielding unfamiliar
Bro.
weapons. And we
It's
want
not a
you to
surprise
get a
anymore
sense
if you
that
tell
you
us
are
about
in
it.
a new place, in a new territory, fighting a new faction.
Spoiler con. Exactly.
So after you survive this initial
Holy
ambush,
shit, man.
you get back in touch with INTERSEC, and obviously the question is, who are these people? Why are they attacking? Why are the Vandal attacking them?
At this point,
Are you gonna
there's
tell
more
us
going
why?
on here than anyone thought. The director from Intersect is to explore the station and collect as much information as you possibly can.
Along the way, you're going to get to explore some new areas.
It's not just the space station. There's the disabled capital ship.
This
There's
is
asteroid
so
bases
bad.
nearby
It's so-
with obvious
it's so
installations
stupid.
there, other forces that the Vandal have been attacking. There's a debris field.
Explore the locations in any order you want and try to find out who these people are and why the Vandal are after them.
You'll find new clues. You'll find ways to solve the puzzle of what's going on at the space station and find out what kind of loot they have for you now that you've beat them.
And of course, this is a legally open station, so anything you find is yours to keep and sell, maybe even give to Wicklow.
Oh god. I can't wait. More
This isn't just a
Wicklow
one-time
gameplay.
event. This is a permanent sort of
Yeah.
mission that we're going to be adding to the game. You can go back.
Do
and
we
repeat
have
this
anything about
mission
Vandal in
and
the card, in the
find
bingo card?
ways to do it even better, even faster. There'll be a different story and different
Let me
flavor.
see.
Obviously, we can't have the
No,
same
but
thing
you could
happen every
put-
time.
No.
There'll be
You
other
could put
missions that
Chris
Intersect will offer
Roberts
to you
goes,
based on the evidence that you
He
found.
didn't.
Now you know
He
the real story,
didn't.
and you can start
No, yeah,
Because it
the-
wasn't a live
giving more
recording,
information to
right?
Intersect along the way.
Chris Roberts here. Oh man. Look at that stinger.
I'm super excited to finally see the Vandal in the PU.
I'm
That
excited
is
to bring
all this is about, to sell you
Yeah.
the stinger,
Vandal
bro.
ship combat to SC.
Players in the PU will now get to face down these awesome ships and
Yeah.
get a taste of like we already have it in Arena Commander where you're
Really?
gonna fight the Vandal swarm and
Have
being
you
able
played
to do that
Arena
in the
Commander?
PU is gonna be I think
Yeah.
a heck of a lot of fun.
Bro, it doesn't have the client.
Yeah, it doesn't even
This
have the
marks a
client.
great milestone for us for not only pushing hard and adding great content this year, we're also being able to introduce the next star system.
Oh, yeah.
And introducing the next landscape to tell new stories and add new
Which
game
we're going
content
to spoil
into the ever-expanding universe. So we'll leave 4.4 there. If you're at one of the watch parties, please raise a toast to the great work that all the teams have been doing this year. And I'll be right back in just a few minutes to look ahead at some of the things coming in 2026.
Oh, yay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Voyager Bar in beautiful scenic Orizon, where the staff of Cloud Imperium Games Manchester is gathered for their very own CitizenCon Direct watch party. As the dozens of such events happening at locations around the world, we've gathered today to watch this sneak peek at just a little of what the next year of Star Citizen has in store for everyone. Oh, that was really good, everybody. I'm Jared Huckabee, your host for the festivities and for the show today. And let me tell you, it's not a joke. It's not a gag.
Look at the amount
Next
of makeup
week,
he's
we're
wearing.
hitting our 9th patch in 10 months. And then in November, we're going to finish out the year strong with the long-awaited arrival of the Nyx system. And in case you missed it because you were chatting with friends, hi. It's not the lawless
Someone
wasteland of
gifted you a
Pyro
sub.
many folks have been
Congratulations.
speculating, but an independent system with its own set of rules and laws and multiple ways to get there. It's an exciting time for everyone at Cloud Imperium Games because, as the architects of our persistent universe said at the start of the
makeup is
show,
ridiculous.
the foundational tech that we've been building for so many years has now unlocked us to bring more to Star Citizen than ever before as we continue our journey towards 1.0. Now, before we continue with the show, let's get a
Jared
few
backtracked
housekeeping
something
tasks
as
out of
early
the way.
days in
First,
development.
we're
Done.
simulcast on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want the keen
Bingo.
communities of
He
Twitch
got
or the
replaced
4K
by
ultra
AI.
high resolution of YouTube,
If
you
he
have
had
your
6
choice.
fingers, I would
Second,
believe
throughout the
you.
broadcast today, we want to see and hear what you have to say along the way, and you can tell us on social media by using hashtag CitizenGon. We're especially interested to see any photos from those watch parties that are happening across the globe, and we're going to find some way to bring a few of them into the broadcast later in the program. Third, we've also had a CitizenCon contest going for people to create their very own slice of life in the PU videos, and we played the winning entries during our pre-show countdown. The offerings were super varied. The idea was to work with a team to show
Stop,
the life
Jared.
of a miner
I
or a
fucking love
hauler
that.
or a bounty hunter or whatever. But one guy just said, I'm going to make a video about how awesome I am. And I respect that. So shout out Nocturnal Revenant. I don't remember if you were one of the winners getting an L21 Wolf from Kruger for their efforts, but you won the coveted Disco Lando Complete Narcissist Award. Good job. And to all the winners, I'm sure someone will either be in touch with you about your
Has he
wolves
got fake
or they'll
teeth
just
in
show
there?
up on your accounts. I
have
really
no
don't
idea,
know
bro.
how that process works. Probably would have been good to find out before the show, huh? He's so afraid. Either way, if you missed the pre-show and are curious if you won, you can check the replay after we're done here today. All right. I just realized that my bosses, Chris and Sandy, are sitting in a movie theater watch party in Switzerland right now. A completely captive audience. So real behind the scenes here. This is especially torturous for Chris right now because he's super excited about the next segment we've got coming up. Aren't you, Chris?
What?
And you're just sat there right now, forced to watch and listen to
Jared,
anything
you're
I
totally
say.
getting fired.
Did either of you regret that decision so long ago? All right, so I've probably pushed my luck enough. Let's get to the next thing. When
What
Nyx
is that
arrives next
about the
month, it'll have
theater in
Levski, the Glacium
Switzerland?
Belt,
What?
and the
He's
new
in a
Welcome to
theater
Nyx
in
operation
Switzerland.
we just discussed.
That's where his
But
home is,
throughout
right?
2026, we'll also
have no
continue to
idea.
build the Star
What the
System out with
fuck?
new features and new technologies that will not only set Nyx apart and give it a unique identity from its sibling star systems, but continue to set Star
Send your
Citizen
kids
apart
show
from
up, but
other
they never
video games
showed up.
altogether.
They were just
Now, at this
mentioned,
point,
Blues.
if you're running one of the watch parties, you're going to want to crank your speakers up for some brand new music from the Maestro Pedro himself. And let's take a look at some of what the next year has to offer for the Nyx system.
Hooey.
All right. We haven't seen majority of what's been offered for this
At
year,
Cloud
so
Imperium
let's
Games,
scope more.
we believe art inspires the best technology. And through the development of that technology,
Why isn't
it
Pedro
pushes
around
us
as Gordon?
to create even better art. When Genesis comes to the persistent universe starting next year, It will change how you experience every world.
All right, I'm
And
interested
not
in this.
Just
This
in
is
the building
good.
of the new
This is good
planets
shit.
for the Nyx system. We will also go back through Stanton and Pyro and reimagine them through the lens of our technology. Previously, and more traditionally, we'd create slices of biomes, like deserts or forests. This approach moved us forwards and got us this far, but solving the scale was always tricky.
Yeah, this is
and
good
for Star
stuff.
Citizen,
This
we like
is
to
the
do
stuff I was
scale
talking about.
on another level. Issues like
Let's
seeing tiling from our height maps from high altitude, or the unpredictable blending
And
when
before it
two
pans into
biomes
Chris
connected
Roberts in the studio.
were common. But ultimately, things just never felt right. Our worlds were gorgeous, but to us, they still sometimes felt like interpretations. Now, this was a super hard problem, which we needed to solve at the scale the Star Citizen requires. We challenged ourselves to emulate nature in the most believable way, and not just on a planetary scale, but to our level of detail.
It's so nice of Phil Collins to jump in and tell us about it.
With Genesis, we've made a complete paradigm shift to how we do things. Biomes are now created based on the physical data sets.
Why the clouds never look so good in
With
game?
the assets being spawned whenever and wherever the correct criteria is found. So when you see a forest or a meadow, it's no longer because an artist painstakingly crafted it there. It's now because it simply wants to be there.
Oh my god, what the
It fits
fuck?
inside our rules.
The tree wanted to be there,
Genesis
chat.
also ties into our other gameplay systems.
At least
Our
they're
new
doing
planets
forests
are
correctly
built
now.
from the information we create for our different data sets.
I don't know,
Like
man.
height maps, humidity, temperature,
Okay.
soil type, soil
That's
amounts,
very Scotland.
geology erosion data, to name but a few.
That's for you, man.
Yeah,
This means you can now tell where to find valuable minerals as the
It will
geology
never look like
looks
this in
like
game,
it would
guys.
be suitable
Don't
for
bother.
it.
Shh. Don't listen to
Where
Cutlet. Don't let your
screen
dreams
piles
be
exist below
dreams.
sheer cliff faces, and where rocks have broken off over time due to erosion. Of course, these new tools still give us the ability to direct the look and feel we want. The attention to detail from the tallest mountain to the smallest flower is still our core DNA.
That's giving me a very like Prometheus type
With
vibe.
Genesis, we can now keep that detail-orientated mindset as we focus on the quality, and it
We'll
provides
see
the
how
quantity.
this will be actually working in game.
Oh yeah.
Genesis provides our planets with the ultimate sense
Isn't
of
it funny
exploration.
how they
and
talk about
adventure.
it's called Genesis
Discovery
and this guy
in the
looks like Phil
purest
Collins?
emotional form. We want you to find that perfect place, with the planets providing an abundant resource to harvest.
It's like
This
when the
is
miner
a
went
major
in and
part
started
of what
mining the rock,
exploration
which was
is
the
for us.
part of
We
the
want that
mountain.
feeling of finding a corner of the universe.
I don't
that
believe
you'll
that's
fall in
ever
love
going to
with,
happen.
and where you want to
That's
settle
true,
down and build your home.
Exploration.
Now I'm going to hand you over to
That
Will
very
to go
talented.
deeper into what we have built that allows Genesis
I'm behind,
to realize
bro.
our vision.
Oh, there we go.
As a reminder,
right,
some of the
let me,
visuals
like,
you'll see will
You're
evolve
how far
and
behind you?
change
Like 5
as
seconds?
we continue
Like
our
5
technological
seconds behind.
development and hone in
10
on the
seconds.
final look for Nyx.
Right. Okay, will be.
Thanks, Ian. So, in case it's not already clear, Genesis is our name for a group of technologies that are improving our ability to
All
build
this
worlds,
looks beautiful.
refining those that we've already created, and ultimately expanding our persistent universe to the scale and quality that we all expect.
Good
I
luck
work on
landing
Planet Tech,
there
so
with
let's talk
Corsair,
about how
Little
that's
Skies.
continued to evolve since our presentation last year. And instead of just highlighting some really cool biomes that we can create, let's go ahead and show how all this work applies to the upcoming planets of Nyx.
Yay! More Nyx.
So there are 3 planets in Nyx. Nyx 3 is a gas giant, and I think it's blue.
Less
Oh,
exploration.
of course,
It's
a
not
gas
gonna
giant.
surface, I
That's
don't really
why
know.
build it, right?
Yeah.
Nyx 2 is a yellow, toxic.
He doesn't even know which
it's
color
got,
it
like,
is,
this
bro.
high pressure atmosphere, and it's like a very volatile planet with high risk reward gameplay. It's going to have some really
That's like
interesting
Venus
biomes for you
or
to
something.
discover, but
High
for
pressure
now, just know
atmosphere, yeah.
it's going to be
It's
dangerous.
literally Venus.
Because today, we're going to focus on what we consider to be the hero planet of this system.
Oh, here we go. The hero planet.
Nix 1 has got a rugged, remote beauty. It's got a diverse set of biomes.
There's a man
from
walking in the
weathered
clouds,
rocky
look.
mountain ranges to vast, sweeping forests and grasslands, and from
All right, that's
damp,
very
expansive
Scotland.
wetlands to claustrophobic, festering swamps.
Maybe not there.
These core biome concepts give us a fantastic platform to hone our technology. In some cases, because the current tech couldn't do
Like,
them at
how
all,
they have so many
or
planets
because we want to
with
completely
life
step
in
up our
like
game
such
for
a
them.
small amount of space.
So, let's approach this planet in much the same way that you, the player, will, from orbit. The orbit appearance of the planets going forward is far more tied to what is present on the surface. Previously, we had different data that drove the